Maxine Corcoran, holistic career coach and astrologer. And tonight I'm coming live to talk a little bit about the Virgo New Moon that's taking place tomorrow evening. Oh, hi, hello, and welcome. I'm not sure if that first part recorded, but welcome to my Astrology for Business Live, where I'm going to talk to you a bit about the new moon in Virgo that's taking place tomorrow. That's Thursday at 9 p.m. Sydney time. As I promised, I wanted to come on board and talk a little bit more about how you can work with the energy of this new moon, because I thought it might be appropriate to be sitting here in my gym gear. Virgo is always going to be about focusing on the daily habits and the daily routines that we adhere to, which nourish our health and our ability to work in a way that is of service, that delivers quality results. So a fantastic new moon to be working with, both professionally, getting yourself organized, making sure that you're nourishing your well-being and health as much as you're putting out in terms of productivity. But also, it's a really powerful new moon to be working with, to really stop and reflect and think about how you most enjoy serving others. And the concept of service, it was never really used that much, to be honest, in the corporate landscape. The concept of service isn't really talked about. But when you really, as an individual, stop and reflect and think about how you enjoy helping support others, whether that's through helping them develop and grow, whether it's about creating a product that they need, whether it's about helping them grow their business, whether it's looking after people's children, whether it's about teaching people things that they don't know. Service comes in so many ways. So I really wanted to come on board and talk a little bit more about what actually is happening, and a bit more about the energy of Virgo and some things that you can be doing to if you like, really harness this energy. Hi, Beck. Hope you had a beautiful Virgo birthday the other day. All right, so as I said, it's taking place tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Sydney time, so that's the same for the whole of the Eastern Seaboard state. And whenever we have a new moon, it's the perfect time for setting intentions, and it's the beginning of a brand new cycle. And Virgo is an earth sign, and it's a mutable earth sign, which means it's flexible and adaptable. But the key element of any earth sign is that it's practical, it's grounded, it's down to earth, and it's productive, and it really thrives on getting results. And the way in which Virgo operates to get results is to be very organized, very structured, have systems in place to be able to commit to doing things on a daily basis, because Virgo really gets that in order to be productive and to be of service to others, you need to be firstly looking after yourself, firstly nourishing yourself with exercise routine, with healthy food, with healthy mindfulness practices, because it's a mind, body, soul combination. And Virgo is very much about the holistic approach to life, that we need to look through. We need to be able to look through the lens of things and problems from all angles, not just come at problems from one angle. So in this new moon, well, in Sydney and the Eastern Seaboard state, the new moon is happening in the fifth house of creativity, interestingly enough, which is also about how you want to put yourself out there into the world. So very powerful for really thinking about how do you want to creatively put yourself out there into the world, and how do you want to creatively set yourself up with habits on a daily basis that are going to allow you to be able to create and to be in that fullest sense of yourself and honor your highest self. But the powerful part of this new moon, I'm just looking at the chart while I'm talking to you, the very powerful part of this new moon, there's a couple of them, a couple of pieces, but it's making a trine, which is a very supportive aspect. It's connecting into the planets that are lining up in Capricorn, which are Pluto and Saturn and Jupiter. And they're the ones that are creating the restructuring of our systems and our organizations and our own lives, even our vision of our own lives and where it is that we want to take them. They're also the planets associated with the rise of the feminine energy, as in really nourishing that ability to be creative and intuitive and to work collaboratively with others. And so because this new moon is connecting in with that change that is happening, there's a huge amount of releasing that is going on. And in fact, a lot of people that I know and am talking to are feeling like their health's on a little bit of an edge, or their health is a real focus right now. And that's usually the case in spring anyway, because we're coming out of winter and we're excited about the concept of the warmer weather and getting our bodies a little bit freed up, which is why I'm heading off to yoga shortly. But this new moon's connection into that transformation that's going on globally makes this particularly potent. And it gives us that opportunity to work with setting intentions that are intentions we want to commit to. Intentions we want to commit to around the areas of how organized we are in our personal and professional life, intentions around healthy habits for our body, mind, and soul, and then also really thinking about setting intentions of how it is that I'd like to serve others that's actually honoring what's my highest good and helps others be in alignment with their highest good. So it's beautiful from that perspective. There's another aspect that's going on in the chart where there's an inconjunct aspect between Mars. Now, Mars rules our intrinsic motivation and our drive. And because that in conjunction can't quite be seen, so that the new moon can't quite see Mars, there's this sort of sense that small adjustments are needing to be made, because if you've been following me or follow astrology, Mars, which rules our intrinsic motivation, is actually in retrograde motion. So we're really reviewing very strongly how it is we want to energetically put ourselves out there into the world. So with Mars playing a role in this new moon, it's also giving us an opportunity to stop and go, actually, how do I want to put my energy out there into the world? Where is there room for me to be able to spend more time pausing and in contemplation and just being in the present moment versus full steam ahead, list of things to do, no breaks or pauses in between, not nourishing ourselves with good quality food, not nourishing ourselves with good quality thoughts because we're so busy just getting stuff done. Well, this new moon is a powerful time for starting to break those habits, because you don't want to be heading into 2021 and beyond, which is a very fast-paced energy we're going to be moving with. We need to be clearing everything out. We need to be clearing out unhealthy habits, clearing out unhealthy thoughts, getting ourselves organized and structured, and start to jolly well believe in the possibility of our greatest dreams being able to be achieved, to achieve the things that we've dreamt about but held ourselves back from because we've sabotaged through unhealthy ways of being. And I know that I've done that in my life. I know plenty of my clients that have done that, and a lot of it's subconscious. So this is a period of the rise of the consciousness, of being more aware of those limiting behaviors and beliefs, and starting to find new nourishing practices that really support that. So in terms of this, the best way to work it, it's always a powerful time at the new moon to be writing down new goals, professional and personal, that you would like to achieve. So I really invite you to spend some time doing some breath work, even if it's just some pranayama, where you're breathing in one nostril, pausing, and then breathing out the other, and then breathing in that nostril, and then breathing out the other. Or just some simple deep breath work, even if you do 10 to 20 really long deep breaths where you hold the breath and then release it fully, and then do that again and release it fully. And you sit and do that and give yourself at least 10 to 20 deep breaths. And then I invite you to open your eyes and just answer these questions and trust that the answers that you come up with are powerful answers that you can use to create goals of what you would like to achieve under this new moon. So the questions that I invite you to contemplate after some breath work are, firstly, where can I get more organized in my professional and personal life to create a greater sense of flow? The second question is, what are my health priorities right now? And what am I ready to change to sort those health priorities out? And the last question, in my role, professional role, or if you're not in an organizational setting, in my role as a mother, in my role as a grandparent, in my role as service to the community, where or how do I most enjoy being of service to others? And what would I like to work towards doing more of to adhere to that ability to serve? So the new moon is best worked with after it's new, not before. We are in the dark phase of the moon today and all day tomorrow until 9 p.m. when the new moon happens. So I really encourage you to work with the energy of the new moon after 9 p.m. tomorrow. And then you will have all day Friday, Saturday and into Sunday to sit down and just make time, even if it's only 5 or 10 minutes, just to sit, be still, take some breaths, ask yourself some questions around the key areas of where you can get more organized, where you can focus on setting better habits for your health, mind, body, and soul. And finally, asking yourself, where is it you most enjoy serving others, or how do you most enjoy serving others, and what intentions or goals would you like to create to honor that? So happy new moon in Virgo. I'm off to do my bending and stretching yoga class tonight. So thank you for being with me while I'm in my yoga gear. And I wish you a very happy new moon. And I will see you on Monday morning to talk astrology for business and the week ahead. Take care. Bye for now.